Hombre, of course I have some friends in town. A few friends. One should always have some friends, but you can't trust them. The best friend I had in this town was when I was young, and he betrayed me. I told him something, and he went out and repeated it. I was
Era che mi primo è famiglia. Siamo nobili.
Now, my cousin is my cousin. That's family. He's a good man, a very nice person. I have no complaints about him, none whatsoever, nor against any of the others. Family is not the same thing as friends. I'd never speak ill of him without reason, nor would I of anybody. And he too wouldn't speak ill of me. But friends, you can't trust them. They'll always betray you.
Vamos que los amigos después uno fía de ellos. Uno vendido siempre. Tengo una historia bien larga. La película mía es buena.
I have a long story to tell. My life would make a good movie. It's a long, long movie. I've seen many things. I've been in many places. I've been all over Spain and also abroad. And I've made many wooden bowls. I've seen many bullfights, many fiestas, and much more still lies ahead. I still have lots to do and lots to see, believe me.
Y he hecho muchos tornillos, mucho. He visto muchas corridas de toros, muchas fiestas. Y las que me quedan, todavía no me han dado por casi fulado. Yo tengo que hacer más cosas y ver más cosas. Mi padre no me dejó nada. Nada más que lo que me enseñó a trabajar. Y no me dejó dinero ninguno.
My father left nothing behind except he taught me my craft. He didn't leave me any money. My father left me not a single penny, just my craft. He didn't have any money himself, so he wasn't going to go find some just to leave it to me. My father had a good personality. I don't say this just because he's my father. The fact is, he was friends with everybody. He was very well thought of. The Domecks thought a lot of him. While my father worked at their house, whatever we needed, we got from them. Money, food. There was nothing we lacked. Those people were very good to my family.
Lo que nos hacía falta, lo tenemos en la mano siempre, de esos señores. Dinero, comestible, en fin, a ti no nos faltaba a nosotros un detalle. La gente portaba muy bien con mi familia.
When we were out there in the countryside, we lived in 2 big thatched huts. We had an oven outdoors where we baked bread. We had a vegetable garden where we planted sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and things like that. We had a few pigs, which we tied to the trees, and a large flock of hens and a flock of turkeys. In a word, life out there was lovely. Every year they gave my father a couple of pigs and also 11 or 12 arrobas of grain. Sometimes he made bowls, sometimes he burned charcoal or cut trees. That's how he earned his living, always. He taught me his work.
Una vez haciendo tornillos, otra vez haciendo carbón, arro madera, el oficio de... El oficio siempre. Pues me enseñó a mí a sus trabajos. Ya mis hermanos, como usted sabe que la vida, nosotros hacemos ahí, hermanos. chozas en el pueblo. Ahora voy a dejar las que están, quitarlas todas. Yo voy a quitar donde dormimos nosotros.
They're getting rid of all the thatched huts still left in town.
In summertime, living in them is hard because of the wind.
So what? What happens in the wind?
Well, now it's no problem because it isn't wet. But the point is, it had better be dry. Of course, back in those days, there were many huts, and so in summertime, when we were in the fields, we'd hear the fire bell ring.
Look, right now it's raining here. Yet in my house, in my bed, actually not now because I have a cold, but when I'm all right, I sleep without any covers. No blankets, nothing.
With this weather, one can sleep well in a hut.
Yes, I prefer a hut in the country. I prefer to sleep in a hut.
En una choza, una noche que está lloviendo, se duerme más bien. A mí me gusta una choza. En el campo me gusta a mí dormir en una choza. No quiero de tomar.
Bajo del río. ¿Qué es esto? No. Esto te lo así, María, de...
Ya es distinta, porque las cosas caen, como el carbón, por ejemplo. Ya no.
Life is different now, because what we used to have, like charcoal or wood, there's none of that anymore. A brother of mine has become a bricklayer, and another one too, which is the same as happened to my sons. I haven't taught any of them bowl making because they work here and there with a construction company, which is mostly what's found around here, because work in the fields is at a low. Here the country is on a downturn. Nobody here wants to work in the country. When my sons were little, I had to be with them. Now they're grown men. They're construction workers. No, the youngest works with my son-in-law, a plumber in Las Lomas. He began only a little while back because he just turned 16. If I had one, I could do more. It would put me at a great advantage. This would be a snap, a zip, whereas now I have to do it with the axe. I could spare myself having to hit all those blows. But the chainsaw costs money, and you might even cut your foot with it, because it's quite dangerous. Once I was out there with Manier, and it almost took my hand off. And just a couple of days ago, a boy cut his foot with a chainsaw. No, if I wanted it, I could have it at once. But the thing is, I'm afraid of it. I fear it. They have 40 different ways of selling them to you. It would be worth a lot to me to have a small chainsaw, one that's lightweight and that costs 4,000 or 5,000 pesetas. The balance you pay off in installments. The moment I want it, I'll have it. But these installments don't amuse me a bit. They call them in all at once, and there goes your money. I was never fond of installment payments.
Las letras vienen de momento y después no hay el dinero. Yo las letras no me han gustado nunca. El bar del chorro. Hay mucho chivato ahí.
This is the bar by the fountain. There are many backbiters here. They talk too much. That's what I think. That many here just talk too much. We call them backbiters, and they talk about everything. They like to comment about this and that, anything that's none of their business.
Sí, que todos hablan. Y le gusta hablar de este y del otro, de lo que no le interesa, ¿no? No, mi primo era que mi primo de familia. Era un noble.
Now, my cousin is my cousin. That's family. He's a good man, a very nice person. I have no complaints about him, none whatsoever.